Hi everyone and welcome to my channel Heaven's Bridge Tarot. My name is Nia and in today's beautiful reading you will be receiving a heartfelt loving message from your loved ones and angels on the other side. I'm setting the intention for them to tell us, because I'm including myself, what we need to hear right now to just feel uplifted, to feel better, to feel comforted, and to feel loved. Okay, only take in this reading what resonates with you and feel peaceful about what doesn't. It will be for someone else because it's a collective reading, but I'm already getting here instructions, energetic instructions to pick the first cards, and look at that. So the first card you saw on the top of the deck here, which is the Wishcraft deck, is so beautiful on its own. Look at this delicate white floating leaf, which clearly reminds of a feather, a white feather, and these orbs circling the feather. So the message is that you are protected because you are going through it right now. And I don't know about you, but I'm feeling quite poorly at the minute. So there is definitely something about us being kind of, weak. But not weak in a negative sense. Of course, it does feel negative, but we are never so lost that our loved ones and angels can't find us. In our moments of weakness, we get oftentimes the biggest amounts of support. So that's definitely what's happening with us right now. So whatever you are going through that's making you feel like you're losing touch with reality maybe, or that you don't want to engage in this reality anymore, you are cycled and circled and surrounded by these lights, and it's not just one loved one, it's many. It's your soul family, it's your guardian angels. They're all around you and they're uplifting you. Look how this leaf is kind of curling up, so you're being uplifted. And your spirit team, I'm just calling them that, they're doing a lot for you right now. And with this lotus here and the pixie dust, or whatever you might want to call it, coming out of it, this represents the spiritual communication that you've got going on between you and anyone you would like to connect with on the other side. So trust all of these signs that you are getting. Depending on how you cope with your negativity, it can be either a blockage or a trigger for more signs, for more psychic communication. So yeah, if you're just open to receiving love and guidance and help, you shall be given that, and you will get an immediate response. If you ask, if you pray for help, you will get an immediate response through an angel number maybe, or a song that will come on the radio, or a certain word that someone says, or whatever, a visitation from a spiritual messenger like a butterfly. You will get an immediate response. Better times are coming is what they're saying. Always remember that when you're feeling really low, it's just a phase. This too shall pass. Wishing boat. I look forward to new challenges. This is very triggering to, people who have been going through a lot, who have constantly been tested by life. It feels like an ongoing challenge. So this, I see it more as your loved ones and angels recognizing that you feel very challenged right now, like it's actually too big of a challenge, too big for you to handle, and you don't look forward to the new challenges. I mean, some of you might, but I think the vast majority globally is very overwhelmed right now. And I'm reading everything intuitively, and with the wishing boat. A boat is something that carries us over troubled waters. Your loved ones and angels, your spirit team, they're working on that. They're trying to help you. They really are. And for some reason, I felt super drawn to the card that was underneath this one. If you noticed, I didn't even shuffle. The cards felt already so charged because our loved ones, they're constantly with us. They're bombarding us with energy. So that's reflected in this reading. This probably depicts the seasons. So you have spring, summer, autumn, and winter. So yeah, trust the cycles. This too shall pass. And for many of us right now, which this reading is timeless, so whenever you find it, it will be for you if it resonates. But right now, there might be a very how do you call that, like sudden trigger, like something might have added to your overall state of feeling overwhelmed, which maybe you have become sick, unwell, or you've received some bad news, or just something dooming over you that you know will pass. It will pass and it will transition. There is something that they're saying about transitioning. So magic happens at all times of the year. Celebrate the seasons. I mean, 99.9% of all decks are very focused on positivity only because that sells. I speak from experience as a tarot reader. People don't want to hear the negative, but oftentimes that's the only thing that really helps us. So you probably don't have a reason to celebrate right now, or you wish you had one, but I'm focused on the magic happens at all times of the year message here. So often when we feel the most hopeless, the most drained, the most down, we get a miraculous, magical sign, some divine intervention, our loved ones and angels really pushing to give us whatever it takes for us to be uplifted. And I feel like that's what's coming in. So now I am gonna shuffle. Loved ones, what's that little magical moment, a little magical moment? And it might be something minor or something huge, but what is it that we will be receiving here to uplift us when we are feeling quite hopeless and lost and down? What is it? Oh, I love this already. And I've just received a kind of psychic visitation, and I felt it even before I started recording this video. Obviously, everyone who resonates with this message, your loved ones, are on the other side communicating, but there is a grandmother figure coming through, a very caring grandmother figure who kind of, I see her caressing my head, so that could be your head, like caressing your heads and your shoulders, kind of stroking you and saying, everything's going to be okay, little one. Maybe that's a sign for you, little one. We'll see, but you are very loved, and you know, your loved ones on the other side are quite concerned when you feel low, but they're also very confident because they know you will get through this. And here we have a little one. Here we have a kid holding up this star and a house. So this is quite a simple thing that they're telling you to do here. So I asked about the magical thing that will uplift you. You need to leave the house in order to see it or get it. So only do this if it resonates with you, but they're telling you if you go outside, and this could be something small, like just to, I don't know, get the post, check the post box, or bring out the rubbish, or take your dog for a walk, or when you walk to your car, whatever, or something big, you go on a hike, or I'm hearing, okay, some of you are planning to visit your loved one's resting place, going to the cemetery. They're literally telling me cemetery. If that's you're gonna have a little magical encounter there. What could that be? Maybe a bird landing on your loved one's resting place, or you find a beautiful object there that you hadn't placed there, or you know, something magic is going to happen there for sure. For the rest of you, wherever you go, they'll be with you. And there's a song with those lyrics in it. I'll be with you wherever you go. So they're constantly walking with you, but you will find something magical if you leave the house. All right, so what is that? There is magic everywhere. Build a fairy house. So there is definitely something about nature and the outdoors, and I'm trying to teach people about understanding the signs that we receive. And I'm telling you though, any animal can be a spiritual messenger. For me, chickens are spiritual messengers. My loved one sends me chickens because I think they are hilarious, and I have amazing chicken stories. So that can be something super personal. Maybe your spiritual messenger is a cow. If you have a connection to a certain animal or object, your loved ones know and they will use that. But then there are the collective ones that are true for everyone. So for example, fireflies and birds, of course, are the most popular ones, but there are many, okay? So you will encounter one in a quite, magical way, and it's just gonna touch your heart and let you know that you're not alone and that you are supported and that things will get better. And yeah, sometimes that's, all our loved ones can do, because these times are crazy right now. So crazy. I'm not gonna give it power by talking about it, but you are not alone. If you're struggling, it's quite normal because the energies are just insane. Okay, pull 2 there. Look, grounding, and we see the fairy jar. So for those of you who believe in magical little creatures like fairies or whatever's out there in your culture, they're definitely real. And I see, oh wow, I don't know if you see that, I see star fairy lights. I have some exactly like that. Do you have some kind of fairy lights? Your loved ones and or these magical little creatures that you have around you. Possibly I see like little cherubs, little cute little, mischievous angels, like not mischievous and really negative, but they're a bit cheeky. So they're playing with your lights. I get this message so much. They're playing with your lights, and these things are real. They do happen. And your loved ones want you to ground yourself. If you feel anxious and overwhelmed, make contact, get in touch with your surroundings. For example, walk barefoot on grass, touch the ground, lay down on the ground. I do this and it really helps me. When things get too much, I turn all my devices off, turn the lights off, and I just lay on the floor. It does help. So I am generous and loving. The lucky walk. So you're gonna get this magical encounter when you go out on any kind of walk, and you will feel it in your heart that it's a message from your loved ones and angels or whoever you try to get a message from. Go for that walk and make it a daily routine, because if something happens in one spot that really touches your heart, there's a huge chance that this will be repeated, because the energy is stored there, and energy helps our loved ones as well. This moon cycles again, water. I am grateful and blessed, Aqua Luna. So, there is definitely this energy of fear and confusion. And again, it's very normal if you feel that way. And my advice is to really stop watching the news, stop engaging in social media, because everyone is just insane and it's negative energy. Distance yourself from that, connect with something that makes you feel good. And you are blessed. Even though you might be feeling cursed, you are still blessed. Remember, you have that big angel team circling you, helping you move on from whatever is holding you down, holding you back right now. Let's get some other cards. If you are grateful for this reading so far, please give it a thumbs up. It helps other people like you find me. And comments help so much. They help other people like you find me as well. So if you don't know what to say, leave a blue heart emoji. And if you are new and would like to join our tribe, then please subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. This is the Talking to Heaven Oracle. So loved ones and angels, please give us more messages. I am so much better now. Right, so for those of you who are worried about your loved one's well-being, I constantly say this in my readings. If they are out of their body, they are in a much better place. The body is heavy, the body is dense, the body is 3D. The soul is multi-dimensional and divine. So once we don't have that body anymore, we feel in our divine power, and they are truly in a much better place, feeling sorry for us that we are stuck here on Earth School. But it's all for a reason, okay? But this is also a message for you that you will be feeling better. So please don't feel like you're lost. Don't give in to the doom and gloom. It will pass. It will definitely pass. Yellow flowers and rainbows are signs for you. Your loved ones try to send you those, and also they do send you signs through the clouds, or like cloud patterns, sunsets, sunrises, possibly also the night sky, but I definitely see some kind of like mist or cloud. So watch out for that. Also, I see purplish pink light here, which is the frequency of love and the frequency of, you know, psychic spiritual communication. So I'm really encouraging you to try this yourself. We all have psychic abilities, so make sure you are in the right mind space for it. Get out the house. Do some mindful breathing, sit down somewhere, maybe talk to your loved one, and you will get an immediate sign. I promise you. And I just heard a weird noise. Did you hear that too? Sounded like an elephant or something really weird. I have a new understanding. That's what I was saying. Once you are freed from the body and you are reunited with Source, you do see things very differently. Here, as incarnate humans, we think with our brains and our 3D consciousness. So we do feel cursed, we do feel like we're powerless, we feel limited and all of that, but that's not the reality. You know, life on Earth is school for the soul, and once we transition, and I can't wait to have that aha moment myself, we will understand why did we agree to these challenges, why did we choose to be born in these awful times. We will understand, and you will understand too. So don't resist it, and don't try to like forcibly understand everything right now. Sometimes all you can do is just surrender, you know. Surrender and let it go, breathe it out. Better times are coming, and one day you will understand. I'm here helping you. I'm so glad to see this. Yeah, because, you know, I struggle too, and I definitely asked for help today. And whenever you ask for help, I told you literally, you shall receive. And, you know, our loved ones and angels and the divine, they cannot interfere with our karma, because we are here based on our soul's free will. We often choose very difficult life lessons. So no one is allowed to take that away from us or to interfere, right? So we have to go through certain things, but we never go through them alone. So your loved ones, your angels, they always make sure that it never gets more than what you can handle. And they do send you these little blessings that uplift you, that really touch your heart, that touch your soul, that let you know that there is more to life, that there is a higher purpose, and that you are loved. So what is that for you? I don't know. Was it a rainbow that you saw? Was it an angel in the clouds that you saw? Was it finding a beautiful yellow flower? Was it seeing your loved one's favorite animal? Let me know. But you're not alone. They're here helping you. And one last card, please, loved ones. One last card for today. We are so connected. I love that so much. So if you ever doubt whether your loved ones are still with you or not, whether they are helping you or not, yes, they are constantly. But again, you have to keep in mind that there are certain restrictions, okay? And they have to do with your personal karma and your soul's free will. But that connection of love never goes away. Love never dies. Only everything physical ceases to exist at some point, but energies, love, the soul, those things never, ever, ever go away. You have spent past lifetimes with your loved ones. You will spend future lifetimes with them. You will meet them in between. And part of you is always with them in the higher dimensions anyway. That's your higher selves. So you are not alone, and trust all the signs you have been receiving. Don't question them. They are legitimate because your loved ones are always around you. They hear you, they feel you, and they try to answer. Okay, so I really, really love this reading. I hope it helped and comforted you as well. If you want to let me know that you watched it, or you can leave the bubble emoji. If you'd like to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link in the description box down below. Thank you so much to my channel members, and thank you to all of my supporters, sending everyone many blessings, and until very soon, hopefully. Bye.